Good morning, and hope you have had fun while you can, because I am the bearer of bad news if you believe in the free trade fun times. Oh my gosh, there's too much going on right now. I mean, I'm glad there's not a drought, but there's just a lot of stuff going on, and it's hard to keep up with it all, and I'm trying to focus, so let's get this going. All right, so we'll go up to the State Department has banned the import of Russian ammunition. So this is, you've seen this, it's all over YouTube now. But I want to go through here and give you my own take on it. It might be a little bit different than what anybody else is saying. So let's go through and read this. This is there's two sections. There's another one from the Treasury Department. And the Treasury Department is doing the, 7 people they're going after, implementing, tax. I mean, the Treasury Department, can do taxes and banks and all that stuff. So they they've frozen the assets of these, 7 other people. I don't know who any of them are. I doubt anybody else does. Who is Alexei Navalny? Because he's now the reason why you're not going to be able to feed your wonderful Kalashnikov. All right. So a few things, I have no idea who Alexa dude is, so that's why I highlighted him. The description of the sanctions pursuant to the Chemical and Biological Weapons Control and Warfare Elimination Act of 1991, that'd be George H.W. Bush administration. The United States will impose a second round of sanctions on the Russian Federation over its use of a Novichok nerve agent in August of last year. Wow. Guess this was one of Trump's Russian buddies. He's like, oh, well, Alexei over there, he got poisoned. I'm not going to do anything about it. But Joe Biden comes in, he white knights to the rescue. No, he doesn't. They don't want you to own firearms, okay? That's the whole point to it. They know that banning ammo is the best way to get rid of guns. So you're going out, if you want to go shoot, and you can afford it, that's great, okay? But let me tell you what, these days of just going full auto, pulling the trigger as fast as you can, stuff like that, you need to work on your shot placement. One shot, one bullseye. Because, go read some stories. Look them up, man. You talk about, during the Depression, people, everybody hunted for food, right? And the old guys would be like, my grandfather gave me 4 bullets to the 22, and I had to come home with 4 squirrels, or I better come back with, if I shot 2 squirrels, I owed him 2 bullets, too. And that's the way, America's always been about the marksman, all right? That's why we have the civilian marksmanship program, stuff like that. You're going to have to get into that because you can't afford to shoot ammo like you're in Afghanistan anymore. Because they gave all the ammo to Afghanistan. No more fun times. It's like you can't have Black Cat firecrackers, I love blowing up a whole brick of those things. All right, so the new sanctions imposed under the stupid Chemical Act, restrictions on the permanent imports of certain Russian firearms. Doesn't say what they are, which is odd to me. New and pending permit applications for the permanent importation of firearms and ammunition. Manufactured or located in. That's the key thing. It's located in. So if it's already been made and it's sitting there, you can't get it out. Russia right now, Crazy Ivans ought to be doing they ought to show Biden how you get stuff out of a country. All right? I would just, everything be over the border right this second. I call everybody everybody in town to come work. We'll pay you 5 rubles to start carrying ammo and stuff across the border, and we're just gonna ship it all to the U.S. because we are ammo hungry over here. Russia will be subject to a policy of denial. I don't even know what their policy of denial. I don't know what that means. Let's see, additional Department of Commerce export restrictions on nuclear and missile related goods. Well, son of a gun, there we go. We can no longer overthrow Is that what Biden said? To overthrow the U.S. government, you had to have nuclear weapons and F-16s. Well, guess what? A bunch of cave dwellers did it in Afghanistan's with 50-year-old AK-47s. Maybe that's why he wants to take away the ammo for the AK-47. He is terrified of it. If you have 7.62 by 3.9, do not shoot it. You need to hoard it because it is like kryptonite for the narrative. This is just, it's a clown world stuff. You understand I'm joking, right? This is absolutely insanely asinine stupid. Because here's the thing. We're a country based off freedoms and firearms and going out shooting. Dude, I would love to spend the weekend with my dad and go shooting right now. But you can't do that because you can't afford ammo. All right? You can't go out, you can't buy massive amounts of it. And the worst thing is, it's not that. It's that you can buy it maybe, but then like you might not have any more. That's the bad thing. There's no guarantee it's going to be there again. And it's been this way for like 2 years. It started the last, I guess, yeah, it's been like 2 years. I'm trying to think how long it's been since the last time you've been able to just go in and get ammo anytime. It was like when Walmart quit selling it, all of a sudden you couldn't find it anywhere. It's like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, these sanctions also include a continuation of measures imposed March of this year, as well as in 2018 and 2019, in response to the poisoning of Sergei Skripal and his daughter. I don't know Sergei either. I don't care about Sergei. I'm not even sure he exists. It sounds like a made-up name, Skripal. Sounds like something you make with Spam. It's all bull. Along with waivers associated with these sanctions. For information about the waivers, please see. I mean, here's the thing. Russia makes money selling oil, all right? You don't see them banning oil. No, they're just banning little ammo manufacturers. There's like one, I think it might be two. Heck, it might be the same ammo manufacturer. It might be one ammo manufacturer in all of Russia. Now, granted, they do have the proliferation of cheap ammo. Okay, they've got the market cornered on that. But there's others out there. You know who's going to end up taking the mantle is going to be Academy Sports. Now, they're going to be the greatest distributor of ammo in the world. It's all this stuff now is coming from like Poland and Czechoslovakia and stuff. We don't need the Russians. That's fine with me. But, it opens up another opportunity. But it's stupid because it's not an attack. They're not trying to stop the Taliban. They're trying to stop you. You see how stupid it is? It is absolutely, it's an unchecked, babbling, drooling loss of, or use of power that it's just sickening. It's stupid. So duration condition for removal. Now look at this. There are conditions to remove this ban. Okay. Now evidently the State Department can just put this ban in place. This is where we're coming to, where I have a different look at this than what I've heard so far. So the State Department can they have a blanket, it's like a blank check, okay? They can just put out a whole policy here. They don't have to go through the president or anything else. This is the way I'm kind of gathering right now. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I don't care. It's going to be something else going to go on. I still got so much other stuff to catch up on. This doesn't matter. But it looks like the State Department puts out this sanction. To remove this sanction, Russia has to prove they have to provide reliable assurances that it will not use chemical weapons in violation of international law. Okay, first of all, that's number one, international law. We can't enforce an international law. I don't understand why that's there. I'm sure we probably can. I'm sure there's probably something there I'm missing. I need to have it explained to me from someone who does that type of stuff. But, there was no binding authority to make us do anything with international law. That's a very key part. You learn that quickly when you take constitutional law in law school. So it is another assurance is that Russia is not making preparations to use chemical weapons in the future. Well, if they don't, wouldn't that be also another violation of law? You can't do, this is my thing, you can't do international laws. There's no such thing as an international law. We can't enforce speed limits in France. Okay, just think of it like that. That's an international thing. We can't enforce it. Yes, you can have treaties, you can have agreements, but I mean, geez, Louise, we're letting states legalize marijuana which goes against treaties we have with like 120 countries or something like that to ban the sale of marijuana. Let's see here. 3. Russia is willing to allow international inspectors to verify those assurances. Now, does that not sound like the Iraq War? I mean, right? Was that Saddam Hussein? I mean, that's all you hear about it. He wouldn't let international inspectors in. If he would let international inspectors in, we wouldn't have gone to war. So number 4, that Russia is making restitution to Mr. Navalny. It's another problem. Is that the United States is saying they have to? How much are they talking about in restitution? And also, if you're going to be talking about international law, shouldn't there be an international decision here on what appropriate restitution should be? I mean, like restitution in like Timbuktu, wherever, might be 2 goats and a donkey. I mean, it still works as a dowry. It's like 30 camels to marry some chick in Afghanistan or something. 30 camels. No, that's not Afghanistan. It'd be Saudi Arabia. But anyway, it's absolutely, there's no structure. There's no clairvoyant from beginning to end, the way the laws are supposed to be. Just seems like they just start throwing stuff. They're like monkeys at the zoo. They're pooping in their hands and they're throwing it and seeing where it sticks. And then when it does stick on a window or something like that, they laugh. Okay, we don't need to see about the department, the treasury under this stuff, blah, blah. But here's one. The individuals targeted today either participated in Russia's operation to assassinate or surveil Navalny. Additional information on the Treasury's action is available at. Now, this right here is where it talks to you about where they're taking the sanctions, economic sanctions against them, freezing their accounts, all that other stuff. So you've got 2 agencies involved, which I think is weird because this one is just, there's nothing here that links to, like, number 2 here. I remember like Russia did something where they poisoned somebody using like uranium or something. That would be the nuclear part. Okay, I understand that. But that's a big jump from a bullet to a nuclear missile related goods. That is a huge jump. That's unfathomable. It does not make good law. It's not good international sense. It is a message. It is a message to you that they don't like you and they're coming after you. I mean, that's what it is. It's a hobby. I mean, this is just a hobby that people go and enjoy. My gosh. But no, you can't have it anymore. Don't worry, they'll be coming after your jet skis. They'll be coming after boats, because those things, they spill oil. You don't have the Tesla of jet skis yet, okay? If they think that everything is battery operated, is powered by ferries rubbing their wings together in wall outlets, and that's how they get electricity. It's the cute little ferries are in there, just like they're refilling health from to Link in Zelda. That's how they see the world. Anyway, what does this mean to you? Oh, here's the thing. I don't think this is a constitutional law. I think it probably passes. There's some stupid law like Chevron where it passes, but I don't think I just, right now, my gut, and this is just a gut, this is just an opinion, it's not a fact. I have nothing to rely on this on or anything. I look at it and go, is that constitutional? Does the State Department have that type of power? Why? It doesn't seem right. This isn't an emergency. This is not going against, these people that were attacked are not American citizens. So what the hell are we imposing sanctions against? Why are we imposing economic sanctions, free trade? Why are we restricting free trade that affect Americans and the economy throughout the world? It's a ripple effect, okay? Why are we putting sanctions on the freedom of the economy for crimes that happen to individuals in other countries that aren't American citizens. American citizens, in the meantime, are sitting on a hot tarmac in Afghanistan, twiddling their thumbs. I read last night where some chick, she's a journalist for CNN, was 12 hours. She said 5 planes left. And she goes, I just keep hoping that the next one that comes, I get to be on it. Meanwhile, O'Hare National Airport in Chicago does 190,000 passengers a day. And we can't get 15,000 Americans out of Afghanistan. You're spitting in the face of the soldiers that fought, bled, and died over there, and we're dealing around here with Russians that don't even freaking matter to anything just because somebody wants to go out and they're not. They have enough testosterone that their fingers don't break from recoil. Okay, it's an enjoyable sport. It's like swinging a baseball bat. You know, not everybody can do it, but the people that can, it's fun. But you know what? It's not something that you just can enjoy by yourself or with a group. Y'all be good. I'll be back later. Please subscribe. Let's mess up this algorithm. There's nobody out there yelling like I am. I'm going off the rails. I've gone locomotive. All right. Love you guys. Peace.